Not a single elk track or elk yet, but just want to say welcome, guys, to a new mini series. We're filming all our hunts through the fall and sharing them one at a time. Hopefully you guys have joined us in Nevada with Casey and at the High Country Deer Camp. This is my next hunt since deer camp. Today is September 5th. It is 6:10. We packed up this morning in Salt Lake City and had a long drive up here. And this is my Idaho archery elk hunt. Thanks for joining us. This should be a fun series, but I'll tell you what, for an elk hunt, this could feel, as you watch through the series, feel very slow. It's not the type of elk hunt I think most people would dream of going on or would imagine, which I would guess would be like a deep canyons, big timber, bulls bugling right and left, chasing bugles, lots of action. So you can see this is a low country, kind of like a desert elk hunt. A lot of sagebrush, this yellow grass that is dried up. I mean, it's so hot out here. 95 degrees today. So yeah, it could be low action, but I'll tell you what, this series right here could also show you guys that with hard work, dedication, persistence, and being prepared, kind of knowing what you're getting into, you guys will hopefully see in this series some close encounters, some close calls, and if we're dang lucky, we'll get ourselves a bull. So who knows how long this series will be, but just want to say thanks for joining us, and hopefully we can spot some elk from this high peak tonight. We're gonna just start by an observation hunt tonight and kind of go from there. So let's do this. Guys, that's basically our evening hunt. We didn't see or hear an elk at all. Welcome to Idaho. Well, here's camp. As you can see, like usual out here, it is a dusty sucker. We're on a little bit of a hill, so we got a challenge to try to level out the jumping jack as much as possible. Look decent?
Looks good.
There's one thing about these trailers that you need to do in order to keep it from teeter-tottering. So I'm going to show you the trick. You actually want to drop the nose a little past level. Then you need to come to the back here. And hopefully we're not too high on the back end. Push it away, pull it towards you, make sure it locks. You push this part down and drop that. So we're close to being tight here, but now as we raise the nose on the other end, it's really going to sink that in, and that's going to keep the trailer from teeter-tottering. If, like, say me and Martin were both staying on the tailgate, if you didn't have that down, I've done that before. Yeah, putting this thing up, honestly, not bad at all. I can do it by myself. So we'll take you through the steps real quick. So first thing we're going to do is unscrew these. You can see with them bolted in, this is not going to fly up while you travel. So undo those. Once those are done, you can open up the wings, which are the support underneath your bed once it's inside. After that, you're going to drop your tailgate with 2 pins, one on each side. Pull those. Then you're gonna unzip the bag, lock it down on both sides. This is the tent. This is the outside of the tent. You can see how clean it is even after driving on that dusty road. So you're gonna open that up. You're gonna wanna pull this up, pull back. Just hook one to give it a little something to hold on to. You're actually gonna pull it towards you and step off. Pop that the other side, you can feel it popped in. Lock it up, and on the inside here on the door, this one you just got to muscle it in a little bit. And boom. So that's the jumping jack trailer. We're just going to throw the cushions on top, and then again, when you have all these hooks connected, it'll sink down, and what you want to do is just kind of use your body weight to throw down, and you want this rubber part to actually wrap underneath the trailer. That helps with the waterproofness. We'll have this thing ready in no time, guys. It's super fast and convenient. We're gonna just hurry and unload the truck and then get some dinner going. That is my dinner. I have some pretty good foods and we got a stove and everything, but after setting camp and everything, it's 11:21. So that's gonna be a wrap for tonight. We're actually gonna roll this section into tomorrow, so you're gonna get a full day included in today's video. Slow tonight, didn't see an elk, didn't see a track. We did see a handful of hunters, but we got camp set up. We're gonna wake up nice and early, hike to the top of the ridge and glass up some elk, hopefully some nice bulls. So stick with us. We'll see you guys in the morning. I'm gonna enjoy my ramens. It's not even right to be this good. Kind of want another one. I had a feeling we'd be running right down that mountain again. Big bull. Guys, welcome back to the Idaho Archery Elk series. It's September 6th. We actually spent last night watching old videos from out here. We were watching one video where Casey was out here hunting solo, and on September 6th he called in a big bull really close, so we got motivated and kind of switched spots last night, and good thing we did because we got a herd of elk out here. There's at least one, he's at least at a minimum just a really nice bull shooter. So welcome to today's video. We're gonna have to make a quick move. These elk usually don't stay out too long, so let's do this. Here we go. All right, let's go. They're cutting north and they're moving. Dang, what do you do? What do you do? What do you do? They're cutting north hard. Let's stay low for a minute and wrap around this. We got the lead cow up front. You can tell she's leading the way. They're to a point where they don't know if they want to go north or east. The hardest part is once we lose elevation, we might lose our visual on them. Well, for now we've lost them. That's the hard part of playing that game. You get elevation and glass down below. Once you get on their level in these cedars, you just can't keep track of them, especially when they don't bugle. So we're gonna try to pick them out again. Really not sure if they kept going north or if they kept going east. It's so quiet. Come on. Well, we have 7 cows, no bulls. Dude, that bull is somewhere just scattered out in this mess. Wait a second. They're looking back. That's a big bull, man. Oh, he's so sweet. Oh, I'm just getting the first good look at this bull. He's kind of tight. He's not super wide, he's not super narrow either, but dude, he is big. 6x7 frame, inline 7 on the right. Everything's solid. So if everything's solid, is that a 360 bull? It's gotta be. Dude, that's like a 360 bull. So we got up here and just tried to get a vantage point again. We would have never caught up to him. We picked him out down in the yellow grass, and they were just kind of cruising across the valley. Then we lost him due to the contour of the canyon. And Martin picked him up cruising through these cedar trees. So we've been sitting here posted up. Honestly, I thought they were going to settle down right there where they were, but they kept going. Now they're out in the wide open, and we're just going to sit here until we can't see them anymore and really try to study this hillside and where they're going to go. Typically, they find like the thickest, densest patch of cedars, and they'll usually hold tight in them all day. Possibly have a midday stalk, which would be awesome to have all day to sneak in on them. Anyways, I mean, a good morning if you look at it that way. We found a giant bull, and he's not bugling or anything, but if we can see where they go, we'll just ninja style. But we're on him. Here we go.
We got the bull bedded finally, 940, and he just bedded. We've been losing sight of him throughout the morning, and then we'll pick him up and he's up higher, and finally he's got to this about as high as you can get in the tree line, and he's bedded. The cows are still feeding, but they're probably gonna hold up there for the day, so that's exciting. Gonna make sure we know what they're doing, get a game plan together, and see if we can't get in on them, get Eric a shot.
Like Martin said, we got this bull bedded. Like, I am shaking from excitement. You can probably also see these dark clouds behind us. I'm pretty sure it's about to dump, like, probably in like 10 minutes. Here it comes. It's raining. Good thing the truck's not far, but we'll probably go post up in the truck. But we're on an elk, and it's a freaking giant. Stoked. Well, quick update for you guys. We got rained out. We weren't prepared. At least I wasn't. I didn't have my rain gear on us. And when it came in, it came quick and hard. We pretty much ran for it. And we also left some windows down on the jumping jack, so we had to make a trip back to camp. During that time frame, the elk have moved. The bull that was bedded is bedded somewhere else now, and we haven't found where. Well, I believe we will find where. You just hope you can do it quickly so you can have a lot of time to make a really good stock. So we're really using the optics, both the binos and the spotting scope, to just pick apart these cedars. So I would assume they went to some trees. But on an overcast day like this, you just can't rule out even some of the brushy open stuff. We'll update you when we find them. We got him. Finally, we've been picking this apart, and Martin throws down the scope after confirming that there's a stump in there. It looks like an elk. Martin throws up the scope. He's like, dude, there they are. They're all up and feeding. Sure enough, all the cows are up. A mixture of different, like, cows kind of scattered through the burn, and he's just kind of circling them. I was a little stressed out that we didn't see him. I knew we would. I wanted to see him before we made our move. He's down in here somewhere. Look, so there's a cow at the very bottom. He just did a circle, and I think he's actually down there somewhere at the bottom of that frame right there. I'm typically very aggressive, go, go, go. In this situation, this needs to be a waiting game. You just need to wait for the right moment, not push it. Just be patient and let it happen. That feels so good. Last time I shot this was at my velvet buck. I wanted to get some practice in, but didn't have time. The good news is I'm coming off a good shot, a little low. Got some confidence. We're gonna get up here and get on a high point and pin them down, and then it's decision making time. So they are naturally feeding up and to the right, and with that, it makes me want to get in front of them. You can never, seems like you can never catch up, and you're always on the rear and you're pushing them and stuff. So just trying to stay calm, trying to freaking go slow. It was 7 hours, so let's do this. South wind, but it's kind of swirling every now and then. We'll see what happens when we get higher. Just did a little bit of a push up to here. This is kind of the staging glass knob that we're gonna post up on. It was cool, but now it's sunny and warm. There's a chance of clouds coming over, which I would prefer, just to dim the light a little bit. A little more sneaky. We're gonna rest, catch our breath, peek over the top, and just kind of like check out the situation, and based on what's going on, make a game plan. If he's bedded, I might go around and come over. If they look like they're moving, I might get ahead of them. I don't see him. Let's go over there. got eyes on the bull. He's bedded in some thick brush, like kind of in the bottom of the canyon. So I'm gonna go down all the way around and get into this saddle. I think they're gonna walk to tonight once they get up. Here we go, guys. Again, patience is the key. The wind is kind of switching on us, but there's nothing we can do about that. So we're just gonna kind of use it to our favor. Let's do it. Let's go. Okay, good luck, buddy. Yeah, man.
All right, I'm in position, maybe 500 yards from the elk. They're bedded. These trees are the trees that we saw the bull bed down in for his first bed this morning. We got a storm rolling in, so I'm gonna get set up and get the scope out, hopefully get some phone scope of him.
Man, that's a nasty storm. I think we're gonna catch the very edge of it, but we're not gonna get the worst of it. Look at that thing. This is when it's like getting real. Big bull up here, bedded with cows. It's not gonna be easy, but I'll give it my best, guys. Let's get this arrow, number 1 on the right. Let's let her fly tonight. But I honestly think it's gonna blow out pretty quick. I need to take a rest right here and just calm down. Looks like clear skies past the storm. I'm not one to typically put face paint on, but it was really shiny from running up here, so I put some mud on my face. Here we go. is one of the biggest heartbreaks ever. Perfect stock. He was 54 yards when I ranged him, 53 when I first ranged him, and he was just walking straight away. But that's it. Decided to wait till he got up the hill. Cow called. He turned quartering at me, and I shot. I think I hit low based off his tracks right here, just right under him. That sucks. Oh, I miss plenty, but nothing's a heartbreak like that, dang it. At least it's a clean miss. He's just walking straight away. I was up by that green bush. Just didn't want to shoot him in the butt. Dang it. Freaking giant bull. Giant bull. Walk over the ridge, see if we can see where they go. It's a heartbreaker, dude. I've missed plenty of times on animals. That's one of those that will haunt you forever and ever and ever. I feel like I did the right thing though. When he jumped up, it was like all antlers. Broadside, 53, you know, make changes, look up, walking away. And I was hoping he would go up to the cow up to my right. She was like 70 yards for a number for like 10 minutes. She was the one that really didn't allow me to creep forward, I felt like. Had I crept forward and seen his antlers bedded, I would have been skyline, and I was kind of nervous about that, but I was more nervous because she was kind of sniffing. There was a couple times she was sniffing. I got to try something because he's just walking up away, and he started feeding. I blew probably just a really awkward cow call, but it got his attention, and he did turn quartered away, and I released it, and it wasn't a hit. I knew it. The way he jumped and just the sound. And when I finally walked over there, there's two tracks like this, his fronts that were standing because the rest I was following, and he was standing like this, and my arrow was penetrated in the dirt like over here, so under his belly, through all four legs, right there, which to me, for quartering away, to imagine four legs, mid body, would have smoked him if I was even that much higher probably. Dang big bull, man. So welcome to day one of Idaho. Swing and a miss. Like a total heartbreak right there. But we'll try again later. Still a long ways away. Guys, Martin glassed the book. Martin glassed the elk on the way down. We're just about to make a turn to camp. They're a long ways away. Probably too far, but we're gonna try. I can't see them from this angle, but we know where they're at, so let's go. Can't see him. How do we get this way? We see him. they should be down in the bottom. Variety of distances, and we don't know if the big bull's with them. But there's cows, and there's one spike, which is kind of random. So I got 30 minutes just to kind of like see what's up, and if he's in there, we'll be within range, I bet. Going on up here and some cow calls, so we're just gonna glass for the rest of the night. Getting interesting, guys. Freaking a sad day, but exciting. Extremely exciting. How's it start? Been a while. Well, I'm beat. Eating some grapes for dinner. We also have another cup of noodle. Thoughts on today? Exciting. Ups and downs. You hear about bow hunting, the highs and lows. I mean, looking back, you always think about what you could have done different. A few steps forward, try to see embedded. Could have tried to bugle and stand them up. Like, there's so many things, but what we did was like perfect. Storm came in and got pretty gnarly for a while. I don't know, man. I just know those opportunities out here are few and far between. So that kind of is a bummer, but to come out here on the first day and have an opportunity and get a shot, that's pretty impressive. So I think if we just apply the pressure, if we just stay positive and really just grind it out, like keep going, I know we can get other opportunities. It's really the only bull we've seen so far. Obviously, it's a beautiful bull. It's huge. There's got to be other bulls around, and we'll have more opportunity. We heard some bugles tonight, so things are looking good. Bummer, but hey guys, thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it for this hunt. Like I said on the first part of this video, it's typically not high action, and literally getting one stock in a day is a huge success. So it's only day one out here in the Idaho series. Make sure you subscribe if you're new to this channel. We'll be back on tomorrow's video, same time, same place, right here on the Hushin channel. You guys have a good night. We'll see you in the morning. Cheers.